Hey fellas, it's been a while since I've done one of these, hasn't it? If you're watching this video and are an avid follower of my channel, I have two things to say to you, and only two. One,
You are my number one guy.
And two,
You are my number one guy.
so now, without further ado, the intro. And now, more talking. In October of last year, I was browsing the internet, like I always do, when I ran across something interesting. Don't remember what website I was reading, or how I discovered what I did, but anyway. I was surfing the web, and as I was doing so, I saw something. Something I knew was impossible, but was happening anyway. One of my favorite Japanese animators, Masaaki Yuasa, was running a Kickstarter campaign to raise funds for his latest anime, Kick Heart. I've spoken of Masaaki Yuasa in one of my previous videos. This one.
Mind Game. Once again, a film that is more fun to look at than it is to think about. Mind Game was written and directed by Masaaki Yuasa of Kaiba, Kimonozume, and most recently, Tatami Galaxy fame. And it is one of the prettiest, most colorful anime films I have seen in recent years. That's another thing. Color is a very important trait that is sadly lacking in anime today. I mean, just look at this. Look at it. When was the last time you saw something like this in Naruto, Bleach, or One Piece? I don't know, maybe I'm just talking out my butt, but that's just my opinion. And another thing, watch Mind Game! It's so awesome!
Good stuff. Anyway, I donated what little money I could spare to this project, just enough to get what I wanted. And I wanted a copy of this film. Whether physical or digital, I wanted to see it. Now that I finally have seen it, well, that's what this review is for. So anyway, Kick Heart is a short animated film, about 13 minutes long, about a wrestler credited only as Masked Man M. That is, by night he is a pro wrestler. By day, he volunteers in an orphanage, bringing the kids food and toys and stuff. Ain't that something? However, his happy double life is not so tragically interrupted when he meets Lady S. At the beginning of the film, a tag team consisting of Masked Man M and another wrestler dressed as a chicken, Best, a tag team consisting of Lady S and a giant purple blob. This doesn't go over well with the manager, who put a lot of money on Masked Man M and doesn't want to see it go to waste. By the way, the reason I refer to Masked Man M's double life as being not so tragically interrupted is that, get this, Masked Man M is in love with Lady S! I guess it just goes to show you that love can bloom on a battlefield. There's another thing about these two wrestlers that I'll get to later. In the meantime, let's get on with it.
Get on with it! Yes, get on with it!
You knew that joke was coming just as well as I did. And I wrote this darn thing.
Get on with it!
Anyway, Masked Man M, or Mr. Romeo Maki as he is known by his real name, comes home to the orphanage with many gifts and stories. But this is when he meets Juliet, a nun studying at university.
Get on with it!
So after falling in love yet again, Mr. Maki receives a very special phone call.
ユウに仕事入ったよ。レディエース様とガチの覆面かけた一本勝負。
And with that, Masked Man M and Lady S duke it out. For all of 4.5 minutes. Why can't WWE do things like this? Well, the last minute and a half of the film consists of a newspaper montage about how Masked Man M lost the match, ruined his career, retired from wrestling, how Lady S won the prize money, spent it all as soon as she got it, and Mr. Mackey drives up to the orphanage one last time and lives happily ever after. Or does he?
よくあんな大金振り込めたな。
私は。
Well, now for the final verdict. Was this film worth what I donated to it? Well, yes. Yes, it was. Kick Heart is a visual treat. It's a feast for the eyes, and a feast for everything else. Animation snobs will dig it. Anime fans looking for something different will dig it. Fans of indie cartoons will dig it. I dig it. And that's why I'm telling you about this wonderful, brilliant, crazy, marvelous, great, big, beautiful anime short film. Because I think that if you're an anime fan and are sick and tired of the same boring, dull, humdrum drudgery of generic shonen bull hockey, you can do a lot worse than Masaaki Yuasa's Kick Heart. Well, that about does it for me and Kick Heart. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go finish Kimonozume.
十字架を握りしめ旅に出かけてる地図も何もないままうねる糸すきの道は Y 字路日のよく当たる場所へ
Lady S stands for Lady Sadism. This is why she beats up Masked Man M, which stands for Masked Man Masochism. Sadism and masochism. S and M. The more you know.